As always, remember to go to reddit.com/r/custommagic to see new and interesting custom cards, and upvote your favorites to make it onto this list every week. Number 5. Horde Huntress. Pros. Makes casting X spells easier to use, allowing you to cast X spells again with one more mana on the board to use. Artifact-related strategies can have more artifact tokens on the board to power those types. Multiple copies of this card means multiple gold. Yarr! Cons. A 3/1 is extremely easy to kill. This ability only works on cast trigger for X spells, so there could be many times where you do not have any gold out to sacrifice for spells. The deck this would fit in would be very specialized to handle this, and thus deck building is limited. Number 4. Planeswalker Cycle of Weirdness. Pros. Tons of unique abilities that Planeswalkers do not usually see. Powerful effects and new rules that allow players to deck build with unique setups and interesting design choices. One for each color. Cons. Some abilities seem too strange and obtuse to use. Some players might feel daunted by using these planeswalkers and have a hard time keeping track of what they do and what they create. Number 3. Deepwater Storm. Pros. 1 mana enchantment means it will see easy play in the decks it's made for. Could add a ton of blue mana to your mana pool. Krakens, Leviathan, Octopus, and Serpent spells get much easier to cast with this enchantment. Cons. Mana is relegated to only being used by those aforementioned creature types, meaning without creating a specific narrow deck for this card, it's too hard to use otherwise. Pre-combat main phase means your playstyle has to reduce your options of tricks in combat. Number 2. Imminent Victory. Pros. Savage Beating is already an amazing card for what it does, and this allows you to do generally the same thing. Proclaim is an interesting mechanic where you basically show the opponent that the actual spell is coming later, but the Proclaim bonus can unnerve your opponent. Cons. Depending on the spell, the mana might get too intensive to reliably proclaim and use the mechanic, and if it is not used often or have the ability to be used often, it could fall to the wayside and not see play at all. Number 1. Alter Fate. Pros. Change a counterspell to draw a card. Change a multiple draw card spell to just draw one card. Change any instant or sorcery you don't like, Wrath of God, into a cantrip. Cons. This spell can fundamentally change some ways how cards work, thus it might be too powerful in its own right. You could get around a lot of issues some cards have by changing them into something else. Specifically, the pact spells could be changed to do nothing. Honorable mentions. Impending Doom, Ravenous Cataclysm. Thanks for watching another Top 5, and keep it subscribed here every week for more Top 5s and other great content not found anywhere else. Stay watching, observers. Did you enjoy this video? Want to help out RPL in continuing to make videos and more fun Magic the Gathering content? Then please check out our Patreon page by clicking either on the video or in the links below. Thanks for your support if you do decide to help. Our observers are some of the greatest and nicest viewers we could hope to have.